So this channel is primarily for me working out, but that's not all I use it for. It's also a platform for me to speak on topics that I feel like are important for individuals to hear about. Today I want to talk about leadership and some misconceptions and concepts about that have to do with leadership. First and foremost, a leader. First and foremost, if you want to be a leader, your motives have to be right. I feel if you call yourself a leader, the reason for being a leader shouldn't be just because you want to tell folks what to do. A good leader is an individual who wants to be in a position where he can make change to implement things for the better for the people that he's supposed to be leading. That's what the proper motive for leadership should be. Secondly, don't feel like just because you're a so-called leader and you have a title that you're deserving of respect. A title can't get you respect, or if you don't have respect before you get the title. If you want respect, your respect is gained based upon your actions and your character, not just because you have a title. There's plenty of people with titles that are removed from their position, regardless of the fact that they felt like they couldn't be. So it's just because you have a title doesn't mean that people now they have to respect you and now they got to do what you say. Because good leaders, at the end of the day, they're not gonna try to get you to do anything that's not right for the people. You know what I'm saying? Unless it goes totally against what they stand for. But with that being said, a leader is it should be for the people that they are so-called leading. And I say that to say like Martin Luther King Jr. If he just did what he was told as opposed to did what was right for the people, and we still might be have civil rights violations. Civil rights violations are still going on, but they might be even worse than they are today. That's what I'm saying. So he did what was right for the people as opposed to what he was told. Now, if you're just doing what you're told as opposed to what's right for the people, you're not a leader. You're a pawn that's you're just a pawn with a title. You're not a leader. Leaders do what they're supposed to do to and if they see a situation that's not beneficial for the people that they're trying to lead, then they're trying to find some type of solution or middle ground. Even if they have somebody else that they have to represent, they still should be looking for a middle ground between the individual and the people that they represent, as opposed to just doing whatever they're told on a topic, and the people that they feel like they're so-called leading just got to deal with it. Well, no, because nobody just has to deal with anything. That's just something that you feel like in your head. If they want to remain certain places, they may have to deal with it, but they don't. They don't have to remain in that place. So that's something that you have to realize and take into consideration if you want to call yourself a leader. And like I was saying earlier, respect isn't based on a title. Respect is based upon who you are, how you handle people, how you handle yourself, and how consistently you behave as far as the things that you do. Perfect example. The other day, I got no title. Other day, guy was working with me. Dude left early on me. I'm just left doing the work by myself. So next day I said I ain't want to work with him. So I told him don't come over there. Told them to tell him don't come over there with me. But he ended up coming up over there and gave me the reason that he left. But I still had to let him know that hey, don't do that. That's not if you're gonna leave, you need to let me know that you're leaving. And say, like I said, I'm not in charge of him. I'm not a leader by title. And I also let him know that if he's over there with me, he's gonna have to work. If somebody comes over and talks to him, he's still gonna have to continue working while this individual is talking to him. And like I said, I've heard a lot of people say these things to individuals, and the way that they receive it isn't always positive. But he received what I had to say to him, and he was receptive to it, and that's based upon the respect that he has for me, the respect that he has for my character, the respect that he has for my work ethic, and that's without a title. So that being said, that's a perfect example of having respect with no title. There's no just because you have a title doesn't mean that you're deserving of respect. So people need to get that out of their head and realize that you can't do just whatever you want to do as a so-called leader or whatnot. You still have to if you expect people to respect you, there's a certain way that you have to carry yourself and have to behave.